Welcome everyone to the live sale today. Today's Friday, the third, new month. Right now I'm just going to see if I can share this video and send it out. In the meantime, I have right here set up the ironlinecollectibles.com website. You can visit there to create your pull list, buy cards. We do more than just comic books. We have our live sales every Friday, and right now we actually have a store variant that's up for pre-order for the Deviant #1. So go to the ironlinecollectibles.com to check that out as well. Let's see what else we got. Almost haven't. How's everybody weekend was? See if there's anybody in the chat right now. Nobody's up yet. There we go. Let's share this to my page. There we go. See, there's 3 people in right now. Wait a little bit longer for some activity pop up. What's going on, John? See John's on right now. I see start to get some pickup right now. Let's see. Let's see if I can tag some people too. Just another night at work. What are you doing at work? Jason's on. You know what? I'm actually thinking about doing the live sales on Thursday nights instead of Friday nights. I'm not for sure if it's just a thing with everybody ends up working or what, but we might end up having better success on Thursdays. So we'll find out. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start. If anybody haven't done a live sale before or new to the page, basically how it works is I'm going to put a book up for display. I'm going to have a sale price with it, and the first person who says claim and the name of the book or an initial of the book, something to where I know that you want the book, first person that pops up on the chat gets the book. For example, if it's to pop up, here is Captain Marvel #1. This is for $5. It came out just last week. It's a John Tyler Christopher negative space variant. Captain Marvel's coming out pretty soon. I think in a week or so. The new movie. Hopefully everybody ends up enjoying that one and going to that. It's really good to try to support the comic book movies, even if we don't think it's going to be that good. Just supporting it is going to at least try to like bring something to the table to where maybe we'll get more stuff out of it. Maybe, with the studios and stuff. Who knows? I just like to support all the superhero movies and hope that we get even better ones in the future. I see Josh is on right now. Second shift at my standby weekend. Oof. You work too much, John. And right now, I think what I'm going to start doing, instead of just automatically pulling the books aside, I'm going to leave this up right here, and I'm going to pull it aside right about here. And I'm going to put up the next book. That way, if somebody didn't catch that first one, we can kind of recycle through it. Right now, I'll put up the Silver Surfer #1 and 2 of the limited series issue. Let's see if I show them both of them. That's $20 for the set. That's the 1988 series. Pretty decent conditions. Let's see. And FYI too, we actually do CGC grading. So any of these books that you end up wanting to pick up tonight, shoot a message and tell me if you want it graded. Just let me know and I can fix that up for you too. We got this is the Silver Surfer number 1 and 2 of the 2-issue limited series. Move that over like that. All right. Let's see what else we got next up. Let's do a set. We have Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and 6. You got 6 of those made from Boom Studios, Jason Aaron story. You get all 6 of these for $25. Let's see what else we got up there. So I'm gonna move these over now, like about here. And we'll also do a recap a little bit later on these books. So if you end up hopping in and out, that's still fine. You'll be able to catch them a little bit later if you don't catch them now. Let me see. Next up, we have an Invincible number 135. This is the Robert Kirkman series. Ryan Oatley art. That's for $8 right there. Then I don't know if anybody likes to watch the shows or not, but I think they just started putting out the first episode of the 2nd season. That was I think yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday. So we got this Invincible 135. Move these over. All right, let's try. Let's do another DC book here. We have DC House of Horror number 1. This is the 2012 issue for $8. Check out that artwork there. There we go. That's for $8 there. All right. Cool. Move these down. There we go. Let's do a key issue. Not a key issue, but still a number 1. This is the New Mutants number 1 for $20. So you can kind of see that book. Really good condition on here. This is the first run of the New Mutants. That's the New Mutants right there. Okay. See if I move these over right quick. See, Josh popped up. Hello, how's it going, Josh? I hope everybody actually enjoyed the giveaway from last week. Anybody who won those, it'll be sitting in the rest of the books that you got from the live sale. I'm gonna try to do more of those a little bit more often. In the meantime, definitely gonna have at least some good free stuff going on in here. For one, I'm gonna have. Let's do this book. This book, first person to write on here free gets it. And I think I have a few more of these free ones. I'll just kind of throw out randomly and see if anybody wants to grab it up. First person who grabs it up. Let me see. I see Ricky Francis. I got you. So Ricky Francis gets this one for the first one. Like I said, I got more copies of these, but I'm gonna throw them out randomly, so you're gonna have to keep tracks of it. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's do a New Mutants 87 for $9. This is the second print, first appearance of Cable. Rob Liefeld, Todd McFarlane, classic cover. It's 1990. And that's this is New Mutants key for the 87. So kind of have both of these popped up. Let's see. Just like that. Okay. Here's a issue that came out a little bit earlier this week, I think. Last week. It's the Gotham by Gaslight for $12. This is a preview issue, so kind of just an extra book that only the each store got. So I have this for $12. That's the A Tale of the Batman Gotham by Gaslight. I know they actually made a animated movie out of the Gotham by Gaslight. I watched it myself, and it wasn't as good. I did take a peek at this issue, though, and this one seems to be a lot better of a setup than what the movie was. And that's the Gotham by Gaslight. Okay. Do these over. We have Symbiote Spider-Man #1. This is the variant 1 in 25 issue. Bradshaw cover. No, it's Peter David. Yep, Peter David. Grand leg art. That's issue there for $8. That's the Symbiote Spider-Man. Okay. Now we have Spawn 344 cover C version variant. See if you can see that book. This book is for $3. A good easy dry out for a Spawn book. and this is the variant one. A good candidate for getting graded. Let's see. Ricky Francis for the Spawn book. So snap this up here. That's yours, Ricky. And if anybody end up having like any books they want to see on the live sale, definitely shout it out in the comments. If you end up thinking anything that you'll want, just let me know. I have it sitting up here every Friday. Well, probably Thursdays in the future. Okay. Alright, I have some blank covers up here. I'm going to stick them all three out at once. They are Hades, Disney Villains #1. There's Daredevil #1 for $5 each. And then a good one here is the Transformers #1. This is the new issue that came out, I think, last month. This is the first print of the, at least the blank covers. Anybody who's an artist or likes to go to cons and get remarks and sketches done, this is definitely good books to pick up for it. And that's $5 for each one of them. All you do just say claim Transformers, Daredevil, or Hades. Let's see. And that's a pretty good deal on the Transformers, because I know that book's going to end up being pretty hot right about pretty soon anyway. I see John Garrison with the Transformers. If it sounds like coughing a lot and stuff, it's because I got a lot of congestion, so I have to try to speak louder. Let me know if it's hard to hear me or not, and I try to speak a little bit louder. Oh, I see a claim Daredevil for claim Daredevil. That's the Becky Hicks. I don't think I've seen you, Becky, on live sales before or not. Either that or it's been a while. Cool. That's the Daredevil right here, #1. Move this down. And if anybody needed, also wanted a Transformers, I actually have a second copy if anybody wants another one. So that'll be sitting back over here. Says your first live sale. Oh, nice. Excited. Definitely a good one to try to join in for sure. Especially if you like books in general. Let's see, I got keys, I got common books, I got little just easy to read stuff like this one. This is the Invader Zim Quarterly. It's not even only for $6. Looks like it was $9.99. You get it for $6. Dibb's Dilemma. Invader Zim is definitely one of those books. I mean, one of those shows I definitely grew up with and loving. Comedy Gold. That's Invader Zim Quarterly for $6. Let's try the second Transformer copy is also $5. So if you want that Transformers right there, It's $5. Any G.I. Joe comics tonight? I didn't put up any G.I. Joes yet. I don't know if they started that new series that they've been trying to like talk about with the G.I. Joe books, but once those come out, I'm definitely be throwing those up. And I'm definitely gonna keep in mind for next time to put some G.I. Joe books up. Who knows? I might have some old G.I. Joes or something floating around I can throw out here too. Definitely one of the classic stuff though. G.I. Joes are really good reads. You would think with them just only having like the toys and stuff, but the comic books are actually really good too. If anybody hasn't picked it up, definitely with the new series coming out, I would definitely say to try out the G.I. Joe books. Right now I'm going to put out, let's do this slab here. There's Harley Quinn number 32. This is a 9.8 graded Jenny Frisian cover. $60. An easy, good hang up book. Jenny Frisian is actually one of my favorite artists. I like all the stuff that she's done with Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. Something's Killing the Children. She does all that stuff. Let me see. I see John. Let's see. First, before I give this one out to John, Becky, because you mentioned it first, I'm gonna let you see. Did you still want that second Transformers blank before I give it to John? Just let me know, and if not, I'll throw it to John. And that's $60 for the Harley Quinn 32. Move these over. All right. Let's do a little bit cover price book here. This is Miss Meow issue number 1. This is a magazine style cover done by Jamie Tyndale. He does some really good artwork. See him at the cons a lot and stuff, so definitely if you end up picking this up, he'll end up being at most of them. You can get it signed and everything. But that's $5 for that book. See, so you can see it. There you go. Cool. All right, John, I'm gonna give you that blank cover. So you got the second one too. Cool. So that's the Miss Meow Jamie Tyndale cover here. $5. Okay. Now I'm gonna make up some little bit space here because I'm gonna throw out a mystery books. So anybody who wants to get in on the mystery, these are King in Black number 1 covers. Each one of them is a different variant for $5 each. Anybody who wants one, just say claim mystery, and then once I figure out who goes first, second, and third, then I'll either reveal them. If you don't want to reveal, just tell me. But I have A, B, C, D, and E. And these are just $5. That's literally cheaper than cover price of each one of these books. I think came out to be $6. So just for $5, it's a King in Black number 1. Different variants. Have this in here. I see Jason Reeves with the first pick. Then we got Becky Hicks with the second pick. Then we got Jeremy Parker Ryan with the third pick. Cool. Then we got Josh Boyce with the fourth pick. All right, we got one more. We got one more set up. I see. Looks like Jason, he picks D. So since Jason, you're the first one, you get D. You say it's reveal. All right. So for the D cover, we have the King in Black #1 of this issue here. I think this is the D cover. What is this? Yeah. So we have this one. See if you can see it better. But this one looks like it has Noel and Eddie Brock on the front cover. So that's Jason's right there. All right. The next one in line will be Becky. So Becky, which letter you want, just let me know, and if you want it revealed or not. She says she'll do B. B is the King in Black tattoo variant. This is one of my favorite ones. They actually did, I think, a tattoo variant for each issue of the King in Black series. So that's a nice pickup on that one. And that's Becky gets the B cover. I meant the tattoo variant. Cool. All right. Next is Jeremy Parker Ryan. He says, C, do you want me to reveal it, Jeremy? Just let me know. Let me see. So Jeremy got the C. So if you want me to reveal it, let me know. She says sure. He says sure. What we got? We got the A cover of King in Black #1. This is the Ryan Stegman cover. They actually had this one, and then they had a secret variant at one point. I think it was like a black and white background or something like that. But that was the A cover of that one. So that's that one for Jeremy. Cool. So we got 2 left. Let me see. And the last one is Josh. You can either pick A or E. Whichever ones you want of those, just let me know, and let me know if you want it revealed. Keep those like that. So Josh says reveal A. So for A, we have King of Black #1 Peach Momoko variant. A lot of people love the Peach Momoko artwork. This one in particular is just stunning. I like it. Sometimes, for me personally, sometimes she's a hit, sometimes she's a miss. This one's definitely a hit. You definitely got a good one, Josh, on that one. Cool. So if anybody still end up wanting the last King in Black one, I'm gonna still have this. I'm gonna just kind of put it aside, and let me pull out another book. Let's go with a nice, crisp Miles Morales #1 for $40. This is the second run for Miles Morales. The first one was just Spider-Man that he had. This one's the second run, #1. This one's for $40. This book kind of fluctuated a lot between like a year now. At one point, this book was like $100. Then it kind of slowly start dropping down. Now I think it's like around in the 50s right now. So I think $40 will be a good appropriate for that one. I see John Garrison wants the e-cover. Do you want me to reveal it for you, John? Oh yeah, this is definitely a good price for the Miles Morales. It's been going up and down lately, and I try to price these at a pretty fair price. All right, John says he to show. John, you get the King in Black. I think this is another. I think this one's another Ron Stegman. Yep, another Ron Stegman variant. I think this was the seat cover. Can't remember. But yeah, this is the one with the. Let me see. Yep, this is because I think they made like a 1 in 100 that looked similar to this one. But it was a virgin one that Ron Stegman did. But yep, this one's yours, John. Cool. Keep dropping this. So that's that. That's for the Miles Morales #1. Next up is the Ren and Stimpy show. This one's a #1, still in this poly bag. I don't know if you can see, but right here it has the free air file enclosed. Still probably smell. No, I don't even know if it still smells the same, but it's still inside the poly bag, so it's still kept in there, whatever was in there. But open the bag, secret message on the cover. This one's for $12. One of those classic Nickelodeon shows. I see Jeremy Parker Ryan with the claim for Ren and Stimpy. I'm telling you, Ren and Stimpy is probably one of the most morbid shows I've ever watched as a kid. And you don't realize like the content of how much adult themed stuff is in it until you like watch it when you get older. It's like the weirdest stuff ever. So that's Jeremy's Ren claim there. Let's go with Detective Comics. Got you a Batman Robin cover there. This is a 1968 book. It was the, let me see, which issue? Yeah, 380 is the issue. Says, no, Batman, it's not true. It can't be. You better believe it, Robin. One of those classic Batman Robin duo books. That's for $8. Not bad price for a 1968 book. And I see I see Becky with the claim for Batman. Cool, cool, cool. That book's all yours, Becky. All right. Let's do another combo here. This is $75. This is a set of 3 books. It's the 2019 serial variants, symbiote serial. So we have, looks like Carnage on this first one. We got Scream on this second one. And then we got our old classic Venom on the third. All of these is the David, I can't remember his last name. David Nakam something. Some Japanese last name. Can't remember. But definitely hot covers. And that's $75 for all 3 of them. Becky, she says she loves Batman. Batman is definitely my #1 book to read. As far as when it comes to comic books, I love reading Batman. My #1 hero, though, would be Wonder Woman. Her whole concept I've just always loved as a kid, even now. Just a big fan of Wonder Woman, but Batman is definitely like one of the best written stories you can pick up. Hot. Jason says they should be careful. Carnage is a serial killer. Hey, maybe that's what the joke's about then. I like it. So that's $75 for all 3 of these books. I personally eat cereal on a regular basis. It doesn't matter if it's midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, noon, it don't matter. I eat cereal daily, so I'm a serial killer too. So you got those. Let's try for a little bit of a off book here. This is Codename Ric Flair for $5. This is a one-shot book with the wrestler Ric Flair, Magic 8 Ball. Got right there just for $5 there. Since it's a one-shot, it'll definitely be an interesting read for sure, especially for anybody who loves to watch wrestling in general. This one's old, classic, It says it's a one-shot about the U.S. government super spy cover-up as the wrestler known as Ric Flair. Obviously, that's more to it than that, but that's that right here. That's for $5. Yeah, see, Jason, he knows Nature Boy. Jason Reeves with the claim. All right. Next is let's do a short run here. There's still a lot of these, a lot more of the Stray Bullet series, but right here we have at least the first 4 books of Stray Bullets with the David Lakem. And that was $10 for all 4 of these. 1995 run. There was 40 issues total. So these 4 will get you started with at least the beginning of it. So that's oh yeah, good read for sure. So that's Stray Bullets 1, 2, 3, and 4. See if you get a better look at all of them. That's the 1. Here's the 2, the 3. Then we got the 4. So this is a good series if you ever want to pick it up. This will be a good collectors for the first four. Usually, whenever runs of books come out, especially independent titles, it's always good to always pull up that first 4 or 5 because it usually ends up hard to find later. You end up missing out on books like when Something Killing the Children came out. I missed out on the first 6 issues, and it was almost impossible to find any of those 6 issues for a long time. Most of the time, you always had to get the reprints for Something Killing the Children. So anytime you see a good independent book, I always suggest to at least pick up the first 2 or 3 issues. That way you can kind of at least read it. And if it goes up in price, at least you'll have something good to read. Collectors. So right here we have a Harley Quinn cover of the Suicide Squad 47 for $4. This is Francisco Martina cover. Has Captain Boomerang in it. Obviously Harley Quinn's in there. Really good cover there. And like I said, anybody who ends up wanting any of these books graded in the slab, just let me know and I'll be able to send it out to CGC for you, and you'll be able to have one of these amazing covers like this one hung up on your wall, or just have it stuck for your short box collection of slabs. Speaking of slabs, let's do another. This is a little bit of higher end slab, but a super classic key that any Venom fan out there is a must have. This is the Amazing Spider-Man $2.99, and this is actually a newsstand. So we have that for $150 there. This is the cameo of Venom. Right before that, Amazing Spider-Man 300. So you got that. Also have the. See if you can see that Venom in the corner here for that specialty CGC label there for a good 9.0. Let me see. What's the added cost to get it slabbed and graded? $35 for the any book that you want graded. So it'll be, so let's say if you wanted this Harley Quinn, you wanted it graded, it'd be $4 plus $35 for grading, which is a pretty decent price, pretty much. If you were to try to ship out your own CGC book, you'll be paying more than that when it comes to shipping costs and everything else. So going through us is definitely a better option if you're only going to need 1 or 2 books graded. And depending on how many books you do end up wanting grading through us, we might be able to break you a deal for multiples. But right now it's $35 a book. So right there we have that 9.0 of the Amazing Spider-Man $2.99. All right, let's do. I don't know if there's any Scotty Young fans out there, but we have. Let me move this over. Put that like that. We have the House of X, and all these are 1 through 6, and they're the Scotty Young variants. So we have the number 1 with the Magneto. Then we got the says last book I had graded cost me $200. Jeez, yeah. No, $35 is a good price, and I think it goes up for price depending on how old the book is. So obviously, if it's like a lot older of a book, and needs better taken care of when it comes to shipping, and definitely won't lose it. As far as a high value book, it costs a little bit more, but I don't see us ever charging that much. So yeah. We wouldn't haggle you through there like that. That's kind of nuts. $200. But the House of X, we have number 1. We have number 2. We have number 3, 4, 5, and 6. And they're all Scotty Young covers. And then you get all 6 of these for $30. So we got a whole stack here, $30, 1 through 6, House of X. So push these over. And for anybody who is new for the live sale, if you claim anything tonight, what you'll do is you'll just either message me or just message me on through the Facebook page, and I'll just send me your info, your email and address, and then I'll be able to either ship it to you or I'll send you an invoice through the online website, and you'll be able to pay for your books there, and then have them shipped out to you. We also have free shipping for any purchases over $75. So let's say if you end up not quite hitting $75 this week, and you want me to hold on to it for next week and just stack up, just let me know, and I'll hold it up to about $75 to $100, and after that I'll ask for you to go ahead and pay for your invoice. But yeah, so if you need to stack it up so you can get that free shipping, just let me know. If you're local, you'll just be able to pick it up at the store, so you won't even have to worry about shipping costs in general. Just claim it and come to the store and pick it up. All right. So we have the Scotty Young that was for $30 right there. We also have Batman Black and White. This is for $30 for 4 of the first 4 of the Batman Black and White series. It's the this first one is a Frankie's Comic exclusive. So if you haven't seen this cover before, that's why this one's actually kind of limited. Then we have the number 2. The number 2 is the B cover with Catwoman on it. Gorgeous cover. This is probably one of my favorite Batman covers that they got. I like they do a lot of good Catwoman books, and a lot of artwork for it that I enjoy. You can see all her cats in the bottom. And then we got the issue number 3, which is the A cover, and then we have 4, which is also an A cover. So you get all 4 of those books for $30. And I see Jason says, John, 1975 and up is modern, and 1974 and older is vintage for CGC. Okay, see, I wasn't for sure if CGC would go on by, gold, silver, or if I know they kind of have their own set of what they considered modern and vintage. But yeah, so John has it right there. 1975 and up is modern. So if you have any book 1975 and up, it'll only be $35 to ship to CGC for you. Anything older, I think, is a little bit higher than that, and I can check those prices out. But yeah, that's it for there. Jason says, any Spider-Boy number 1s tonight? Asking for a friend. It's me. I'm the friend. Ha! So I'm not for. I know we sold out in store of our Spider-Man number 1s, except for a few copies I put aside to put in for CGC. But I will say keep watch either on the live sale or on our website, because we actually got a lot of our Spider Boys number 1 damaged. And so I'm gonna see if we can get those replaced, and if Marvel can, you know, if they can get us those replacements, I'll be able to put some out and get some more back up on the shelves. But yeah, for now, the only Spider Boys I have left are ones for I'm sending out the CGC. Oh, okay. So yeah, your last book. So I still don't see $200 being. I still think that's kind of steep, even if it is a Hulk 181. But I mean, you definitely want to make sure. You definitely want to make sure that those books like Hulk 181 are like in good condition for shipping, and paying a lot of money to make sure that that book doesn't get messed up is definitely a good idea. But yeah, $200 still seem like it's quite a bit. But and I see let's see, unlimited class, which is 4% of the book's value. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's still kind of nuts in my personal opinion. That's almost enough of money. $200 is almost enough for you to like fly to CGC and then go to hand deliver it yourself. If you're gonna end up spending that much money, it is a high pricey book though. All right, let's put up another book right quick. Let me put this aside. This is the Hunt for Wolverine. Now, what these are is they are let you look at them a little bit better. These are sketches. They are Dynamic Forces original Kevin Helber sketch covers and autographed. So these are $50 each. There's a side profile, and then there's kind of a frontal there. Let me see. See if I can. Lost my live sale stuff. Let me see if I can get it back up. Okay. So I can watch these comments. Okay. How much for the Batman? The Batman was $30 for this. I can watch these comments. Full 4 set here. How much for black and white? The Batman was $30 for this. I can watch these comments. Full 4 set here. How much for black and white? The Batman was $30 for this. I can watch these comments. See, Kevin Brown says these starting earlier question. Black and white. The Batman was $30 for this. Until I can actually, I'm kind of trying to get a feel for the live sale. Batman was how much time did I have to actually? Until I can actually, I'm kind of trying to get a feel for the live sale. Batman was how much time did I have to? Until I can actually, start kind of trying to get a feel for the live sale. How much time did I have to? Until I can actually, start kind of trying to get a feel for the live sale. How much time did I have to? Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Until I can actually start out trying to get a feel right now, which is fun. Okay. Okay. Is it still doing it? Is it still looping or anything crazy happening right now? Well, I'm gonna keep okay, it's okay now. All right, all right. Yeah, I guess even though I turned the monitor down, I guess if it's still playing, then all right, we good. We good. Cool, cool. Yep, Barry Allen Flash was over here doing a time loop over me. But anyway, so these are the Hunt for Wolverine. Oh, they also come with COAs on the back from Dynamic Forces comics. But these are $50 each. Really nice sketches. Look like Sharpies. 2018. And if you want any of them, depending on which one you want, just say A or B. But other than that, let me see. Let's move these aside. Speaking of Wolverine, there should be some variants coming out pretty soon with a lot of Wolverine covers. I think there's a collector's card series for the X-Men. There should be a Wolverine one that's just really good looking. All right, I'm gonna try something else over here. I have here some Star Wars Mandalorian Season 1 Topps collector's 10. So with this 10, it seems like a little small 10, right? But this thing is worth a lot of money right now. On average, I think they're about somewhere between $200 to $300. Right now, we have it up on our line website for $196. So that's how much this is right now that we're selling it for. And a lot of exclusive artwork from the show is on here from season 1. But yeah, this one's going for a lot of money. Like literally, like if somebody wanted to flip this thing, you literally can buy it right now and you can try to flip it and you make some money off of it. We're not in the business of that. For a lot of these cards like that, we want to give you good prices, and right now this is a really good price right now. Jason Reed says new game coming soon. Wolverine is going to be pushed hard. Oh, so see, that's what it is then. I know they pushed really hard for the Spider-Man games, and they put a lot of the ads and stuff on that one from, I think they did that this week or last week for the Spider-Man 2. So yeah, if they're coming out with a new Wolverine game, that definitely explains that then. I can definitely see that. So right here, this is $169 for this Star Wars Mandalorian #1 card set. I wonder if the Wolverine game is going to be any good. That's the question. If it's going to be made by Square Enix and all the other people who did the Spider-Man game, it has to be pretty good. Awesome. All right, let's do something a little bit different. Right now, I'm going to put out a trivia. This trivia here is American name for the Japanese video game known as Rockman. So if you can tell me the American name for that one, you get this book for free. Jason Reed says, yeah, it's made by the same people that did Spider-Man. You can't beat that, Dan. I'm already excited to see what they're going to do for Wolverine. They actually made some pretty decent Wolverine video games back on the PS2. Yeah, a few good Wolverine games I remember playing back then. Let me see. I got Jason Reed's first that pops up. Yep. And with the answer is Mega Man. That is Jason, you get this book for free, which is this is a Mega Man fully charged #3, a John Boy Myers book. That was $3. You get that for free. So that's Jason Reeves with the Mega Man. For free. Free Ferrari. Alright. Now let's pop up. Whoop, up, up, up. Get it out of my way. I have a trade paperback for $18 here. $18 is the actual cover price. So to kind of balance that out, I have here the Dark Web, Mary Jane, and Black Cat. This is issue number 2. I'm going to throw this in there with it. So you're basically getting this issue for free. So you're paying $18 for the trade paperback. You get a free. And both of these artworks are done by J. Scott Campbell. Let's see. Autocorrect screwed me. Well, I got more books and trivias coming up later, Josh. So keep up, and you might pick up something else. Oh yeah, cool. I love giving away stuff and making people happy. So we got so that's the Mary Jane and Black Cat Dark Web trade, and this is the first issue trade. Let's see. Actually, this might be just the whole one story on this one. But you get this one and the book. This is and actually this one's a second printing. You can see it down there. But you get this book for free. So we get $18 for both of these. All right, scoot this down. All right, let's do a little cheaper one. This is Plastic Man #1 for $3. It's the this is 1988 issue. It's part 1 of a 4 part issue miniseries. Big first issue. I kept hearing rumors and plans about doing something with Plastic Man, but nothing new. But he's definitely a good character in general for the DC. Very underestimated character, that's what I would say. So hopefully they do some good for him in the movies or something like that. And that's Plastic Man #1, $3. All right. Let's do a little bit more of a bigger book. So for $50, we have Moon Knight #1. This is the first self-titled issue of Moon Knight. It's the his origin story. Then it's the first Bushman and Khonshu. And that's for $50 right there. I don't know if you can see the condition of it, but it is a really good looking book. Looks like it's already been pressed and cleaned. But this is like for $50 here. If you ever I can't promise any good grades on this book, but I'm telling you this might be a good book to actually get graded, because it'd be worth a lot more than what I got it putting on here if you get a pretty high if you end up getting a pretty high grade on there. Jason Reed says one of the most powerful beings in DC for sure. Oh yeah, like if you read any of these books, especially some of the Justice League volumes that has Plastic Man in it, I'm telling you, he is very underestimated as a character as a whole, and they can do a lot for him in the movies. I'm actually kind of hoping that they do something for. Now he doesn't even have to have his own movie. Like just having him as a good side character in somebody else's movie will be like perfect. Because it's not enough to, you don't have to put enough to Plastic Man to have to make a full movie. You can, but just to bring people into that, just putting Plastic Man in there, like maybe making a better Justice League movie one day, have Plastic Man in there. Be perfect. Let me see. I got a claim Plastic Man from Ricky Francis. You're gonna enjoy that one for $3. You'll like it. You get it. Ricky Francis. John says, "I love the issue of Plastic Man Goes Evil." Oh yeah, that's actually whenever you see that potential in Plastic Man in general. You see that whenever he actually turns evil, because that's the whole key with when it comes to like superheroes and villains. Like superheroes have to hold back. That's part of their whole thing, you know. Most of them either don't kill, or they have a sense of justice to where they don't take their powers too far. So whenever you put Plastic Man, you make him evil, you see the potential of what he actually can do. So yeah, so that's a good pull right there. That's a good buy. But yeah, we still have this Moon Knight #1 up, $50. Let me see what else we got. Let's do a let's do a more modern book that I actually like. It came out just last week, I think. This is the Uncanny Avengers #3. This one came out last week. What this one is? So for $8, which is basically cover price, you get both of these issue 3, and they're connecting covers. Nick Bradshaw connecting covers. That's for $8 for that one. If you can see that side by side image there. There you go. So that's $8 for both of these books here. I see Ricky Francis with Claim Avengers. Cool. Let me see. Hey, Kelly! See, Plastic Man is the first superhero to break the fourth wall in 1941. See? Like, so you know what? I kind of would say Plastic Man might be the Deadpool of DC. That just kind of shows the potential of Plastic Man in general. Like we could get some good stuff out of him. The dude's a solid character, good writing, can't beat it. So that's Ricky Francis with the Avengers. All right. Right here we have. Let's do an indie right here. This is Creep Show #4. This is a 1 in 10 variant of Creep Show. I don't know if you can tell, but at least for some of these books lately, Image has been putting their logo a little bit differently up here. I assume for the like Halloween type stuff or something. But I think that's kind of funny that they kind of match that out like that. But that's $8 for that 1 in 10 Creep Show #4. All right, let's push these aside. All right. We have an Amazing Spider-Man here, a newsstand edition, 1993. This is Amazing Spider-Man 376. Has Spider-Man senses tingling. This is a newsstand. Anybody who don't quite know what newsstand is, essentially, they don't really do this anymore, but a lot of the books used to come out, especially around earlier, I think, between 70s and 90s. Comic books used to be sold in grocery stores and drug stores, so they didn't make as many of them. A lot people took less care of newsstand issues, so they tend to be a lot more rare, and that's the reason why a lot of people like the newsstand versus the direct issue, which came out directly to comic book shops. And a lot of times you can tell from the barcode. The supermarkets, they kind of actually, supermarkets and drugstores actually kind of got on to the barcode stuff early, because I mean they already had the system for buying things with barcodes already, so it's easy for them to just slap a barcode on a comic book and you could buy it. Whereas in the comic book stores, not everybody had scanners back then for scanning barcodes, so you kind of just had to keep track and sell it a different way. So newsstands usually have barcodes. Let's see, I have a Claim Creep Show by Becky Hicks. Cool. That's and that 1 in 10 is actually really good. I haven't read Creep Show yet, and I think they're supposed to be coming out with the 5th or 6th issue pretty soon, if not already. I'll probably wait, if they have a trade paperback, I'll probably wait till then and pick it up to read it. A lot of these horror themed books are actually like some of the best written stories you can read. Says Jason Reed says newsstand books were also destroyed if they weren't sold, increasing their rarity even further. Yep. So a lot of the publishers back then, even now, a lot of the books, where like if I claim a damaged book through the publishers, a lot of times they want me to destroy that book before we get credit for it. So that's still that whole if it doesn't sell, destroy the book, the kind of thing. So yep, like what Jason says, it just makes it even rarer. So that's the Spider-Man 376. All right. Now we have let's do another Batman one. This one is Hell Arisen. Number 3? Yep. So this Hell Arisen number 3. This is before. Let me see which. Yep, third print. So this is the third print. The reason why it's being so far printed out is because this is actually the first full appearance of Punchline. In case anybody didn't know who Punchline is, who I guess hasn't read a Batman book in a minute. If you don't know who Punchline is, she is actually the new girlfriend of the Joker. After Harley Quinn and the Joker split, he ends up picking up somebody new named Punchline. You can get this third print for $6. And this was the came out in 2020. Yeah. But yeah, so that's that third printing there of Hell Arisen. Becky says, awesome, thank you. This was really cool. I have to go now, but I will message about ones I claim. Cool, Becky. Thanks for joining the live sale. Continue to keep joining us. Should be on Friday. Might end up moving this from Friday nights to Thursday nights, but I definitely make sure I'm making posts to where everybody knows and sees when I'm going to have these live sales, because they're definitely cool stuff. Picking up good books and picking up good stuff. All right, let's do this book here that came out this week. This is the I think it was this week. Might have been last week. No, it was this week. Came out just this week. It's the Venom 27. It's the 1 in 25 Black Widow variant right here. This one just came out this week. And for anybody who doesn't know what it means for 1 in 25, basically, comic book stores, whenever we have to order books, if you order a certain amount of books, you get what's called an incentive for buying books. So let's say if so this one's a 1 in 25. So that means we had to order 25 copies in order to get this one book. So a lot of times people it ends up being a lot less print runs, so it's a little bit rarer. Usually more desirable covers. So this one here is $20 for the 1 in 25. Usually whenever a new one like this comes out in a week, I try to like make a good price for them. Like I don't just like throw out random prices for it. I try to like be more competitive. Try not to, price gouge just because, you go on eBay and you see, oh, $40, But I try to get a good senses of how much these books will be worth. So right now I got it for $20. I think right now they're going for more like 25, 30, somewhere around there. But that's that Venom 27, and it has that nice Black Widow Venom look to it. So that's Venom 27. All right. Right now I'm gonna do another mystery. This mystery though is a little bit more expensive than most of our mysteries. So this is gonna be a $40 mystery, and all you have to do is pop up on the comments claim mystery, and what these are. There's a reason why they're $40 each, but what these are is they're Black Cat #1s, but they're all some form of exclusives, and they are you get the trade dress and the version of them. They're all different Black Cat #1s. So we got hold on, let me put this in order. Put this in order for a second. So we got let's see, C, D, E. And I put like a backing on some of these because some of these actually come with COAs. So that kind of shows like some of them limited to like 1 in 1,000 store variants, but they're all Black Cat #1s. There was like they end up coming out with like a huge wave of just a lot of these Black Cat #1s. Almost every store had their own version or variant of it because of it's Black Cat. They have put out some sexy books up for people, so that's what they end up having to do. So they there you go. So that's A, B, C, D, and E. So anybody who wants one, just say claim mystery, claim M, something like that. And so yeah, you're getting 2 copies. There you have the trade dress, and then you'll get the virgin variant of each one of them. I see Jason Reeves claim Scotty Young House of X. Hey, it's a good run. It's a good price. Can't beat Scotty Young books. So where we at? So yeah, just to make sure, this one right here, this 1 through 6, Scotty Young. I'll throw that on there for you, Jason. So that whole set is all yours. I see Hans for Claim Mystery D. So yeah, since Han, you the first one to pop up on that one. Hans, it was good meeting you in the store the other day. It's kind of cool to get to see everybody's faces, not just a name popping up on camera. And actually, that's one of the things I actually want to do, and I have plans on doing. is I'm going to have another separate camera, probably at least a second camera facing towards me, so y'all guys can see me instead of just me ranting and talking over just a screen of books. You'll be able to actually see my face. It'll be more like a little bit more personal thing. You can kind of see me out in the desk and everything. So it'd be pretty cool, more personal. But so far I got Hans with the Acclaimed Mystery D. Says you had 2 of them, but you needed the other 4. Hey, it's still good to have those extra copies if at the price at which it was at. I mean, that basically saves you money there from the 2 that you already owned anyway. So that's actually pretty good. So I got Hans with D. Since he's the only one so far, I just do you want me to show it, Hans? Or you want me to keep it a mystery until you pick up? Just let me know. But yeah, all these are Black Cat number 1s, and they're $40 for the set, and they are definitely worth it for those 40. So basically, $40 is exactly how much that they cost if when it was brand new. So when they first got in there. So any kind of fluctuation on prices as far as how much more they are now, so no matter what, they're gonna be $40, if not actually worth more. So right now I see says sure, go for it. So we have the black. Let me see if you can see. We have the Black Cat number 1. This one is the. Oh, this is a good one. This is Mike Mayhew. So you get the Mike Mayhew trade dress and then the Virgin one. These are in really good conditions too. So if anybody wants these books graded, I would highly suggest these are definitely good candidates for getting graded. But yeah, really not. Mike Mayhew is like one of my favorite artists also. He does really good realistic drawings. Amazing work. If you ever haven't seen any of Mike Mayhew stuff, definitely look him up. Some of my favorite covers comes from him too. Does a lot of Star Wars. A lot of his Star Wars Boba Fett. If you ever see his Boba Fett stuff, those are like really cool. But all right, Hans, you have the Mike Mayhew Virgin and trade dress. Cool. So if anybody else want any more of the any more Black Cat number 1s, like I said, they are all of them in some forms a store exclusive, or they're going to be worth more. I mean, I say about 3 of them are at least worth more like $60. But I think I'm gonna set them at a good $40 price for all of them straight across the board. But yeah, that's a good pull on that one. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna put these aside in case anybody still wants any one of these mysteries. There's a A left, a B left, a C, and an E. And these are the Black Cat number 1s exclusives. So we'll put that aside. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do another free book. FYI, for anybody who was on last time, I had a foil 9.8 Incredible Hulk 181 facsimile cover from last week. That was a 9.8. These free books aren't quite 9.8, so that's the reason why these are free. These are, might have I think it has just a little shred thing here, but just for the sake, it's for free. So first person who said free gets it. Let's see what we got. Gotta make sure. Okay. Let's So this time, Jeremy Parker Ryan got it. Gets the free one. Cool. All right, and like I said, I still got more of those ready. Just gonna be throughout the live sale. We got plenty of them. Right now, before I do my recap, I'm gonna show one more slab right quick. This is I like this one a lot. This is actually a very good common, not common, but a classic J. Scott Campbell cover. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 607, 9.4 for $120. If anybody knows, especially J. Scott Campbell's like earlier stuff, a lot of stuff goes for going for a lot right now, and you get you a nice, decent priced 9.4. This one has the Black Cat and Diablo appearance. Let's see if you can see that up there. So we have that nice J. Scott Campbell cover. Anybody who loves his work, you're definitely gonna want to pick this one up. Some of his best work is like on Black Cat, Spider-Gwen stuff. I love a lot of his stuff. We actually have a lot of his store exclusive books, and I think throughout the live sales, I'm gonna slowly pull some out because they're just that good of books. Can't beat that. So that's the Amazing Spider-Man 607. All right. So right now I'm gonna do it's almost 5:30, so I'm gonna do a little recap right quick. So let's go all the way back to the beginning. From the dawn of man, dawn of time. No, just tonight's live sale. So move these aside right quick. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm kind of standing up right now so I can kind of spread these out. So the first book we had showed tonight was let me see if you can see that. So that's Captain Marvel #1. That was the John Tyler Christopher negative space variant there. Then we got the Symbiote Spider-Man #1. This was the 1 in 25. Yep, that was that 1 in 25 for $8. Then we have Gotham by Gaslight. This was the comic store preview book for $12. Says audio's good. Cool. Alright. So that's those. Then we had the New Mutants. Let's see. This was a second print, New Mutants 87. This is the first appearance of Cable, second print. Let me see. I see Hans Novak with the claim for the 1 in 25 Symbiote Spider-Man. And just let anybody else want to know, if you want one of the 1 in 25s, I have another copy back here of the 1 in 25. And that's all those will also be $8 too. Then we have okay, I see Terry had it too. I got another one. So both Terry and Hans, you both get one. I got another one. So everybody's good. How's it going, Terry? All right. Still going on with our recap. We got the New Mutants #1 for $20. That was the first New Mutants run there. Then we got DC House of Horrors for $8. Trying to put enough books up here. That's another reason why I actually ended up wanting another camera too, is to kind of show the recap better. But right here we have Invincible. What number is this one? 135. Invincible 135. And that's for $8 there. Then we have Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. This is 1 through 6. And this is for $25. All these are 1 through 6. That's for $25 here. Then we have the Silver Surfer 1 and 2. This is the like a limited series of the Silver Surfer. Has Galactus, and that's for $20 there. I see Ricky Francis with the acclaimed Silver Surfer. I think that's another character I want them to really like revamp in the movies. Is Silver Surfer and Galactus. Like I think those are way too good of characters to just drop the way they are right now, and definitely would be good characters to try to like help the MCU right now for sure, because stuff is not going well when it comes to the MCU's movies right now. Then we had the Suicide Squad 47 for $4. This is had a Captain Boomerang appearance. Really nice Harley Quinn cover there. Then we had Stray Bullets. This is Stray Bullets. This was 1 and 2, 3, and 4 for $10. Indie book with David Lapham. Then we had the Symbiote Spider-Man. Absolute Carnage. Symbiote serial variants. Then there's the Scream. And Venom. Symbiote Spider-Man #1. Absolute Carnage #1. Then the Scream #1. $75 for all three of these serial variants. Put that there. Then we had the Miles Morales Spider-Man #1 for $40. This one's the second actual run. Right now they're on their third run. This is the second #1. Good price on that one, $40. Then we had a slab up. We had the Amazing Spider-Man 299 for $150. That was the first cameo of Venom. Really good key collector that anybody who loves Venom would need to definitely grab up. That one was $150. Then we had Miss Meow #1, the magazine cover, for $5. The Jamie Tyndall cover. Then there was the Invader Zim Quarterly. $6 for that one. Then there was we had one more blank cover left of the Hades Disney Villains Hades number 1. That was $5 there. Then there was another slab. There was Harley Quinn 32 Jenny Frisian cover for $60. Then we had Batman black and white. That was 1 through 4 for $30. One of those covers were store exclusives. Then we had the Venom 1 in 25, Venom 27 1 out of 25 that came out this week for $20. Then we had Hell Arisen number 3, third print, first appearance of Punchline for $6. Let me see, what grade is that ASM slab? That was a 9.0. So that slab right here, it's a 9.0 custom label, CGC label for Venom there in the corner. Yeah, definitely a good book to grab a hold to. Price wise, I feel like it's fair. But yeah, that's the $2.99. So that one's $150. Then we have the Amazing Spider-Man 375 here for $6. That one's a newsstand. And let's see, I already showed that one. Showed those. Oh, then there was a Moon Knight number 1 for $50. That one's a really good cleaned up copy there. His origin story, first single solo series. Then we had the Mary Jane Black Cat Dark Web. This is the paperback book for $18, and you get the trade. You get an actual Dark Web Mary Jane and Black Cat issue 2 with it for $18. So you get both of these nice J. Scott Campbell books. I see Josh Boyce with the claim for Moon Knight. Nice. I'm telling you, that's a good pickup. The series on Disney is just going to be the beginning of Moon Knight for sure. And once they start doing more things with it, these books are going to just shoot up. So nice grab there, Josh. Definitely can't live without it. If you're a Moon Knight fan, you got to have this book. It might be hard to get that Werewolf by Night book, but the number 1, I think that's a very reasonable price for that, and you're going to love it. And like I said earlier, if you want any of these books sent to CGC, let me know, and I can get that arranged. And then, that's a $50 book right now that you're grabbing. But if you send that out to CGC and it end up being a high grade, it's going to be well worth more than that $50. I'm telling you, you got a good deal on that one. It says Carol's kind of dark. I noticed that. I think because it's starting to get dark outside. Let me try something. Yeah. So it's dark outside now, so I guess I need the light on now. At first the glare was messing up, but hey, now you can see how good these books look a little bit better there. Yeah, there we go. That's better. All right, cool. Then we had the Hunt for Wolverine. These are sketch covers done by Ken Hauber. Yeah, Hasser. Ken Hasser. So hand sketched covers there, signed and autographed with COAs on them. These are $50 each. I'm telling you, you're not gonna find sketch covers for no $50. So this is a good one. And if you depend on which one you want, just say A or B. But that's $50 for $50 each for those. Then we had, let's see, put this here. We had the Star Wars Mandalorian Season 1 Topps 10 trading cards for $169, which, like I said, if you see online, this thing is running way more than that. I think right now they're going for $209 is what we used to have it on the site, and we went down to $196. If you go to Amazon and any other trading card website right now, they're running at least $200 to $300 right now. So definitely this is a good flip if anybody wants to flip it, or if you just want to just keep it as a collector's one day, then keep it as a collector's and it'll be worth some money. Then we had the hold up. Make sure I get all those put away. Yep, so that was that one, and then we had the mysteries. Move these aside right quick so you can see the mysteries. Move these aside. So then we had these mysteries up. There was a A, B, C, and E. These are what left. These was for $40 each. They were Black Cat #1 store exclusives. Each one of them definitely worth $40 each, if not more. I see Michael Thomas is on. What's going on, Michael? See where we at. Yeah, 5:42 right now. We're doing good time. Doing some good time. Then we had the last thing that was shown for our recap would be this Amazing Spider-Man 1. Was that 607 J. Scott Campbell book for $120. So that's the recap right there. Where is that? Just let everybody know. Just if anybody wants to ever want to know about any of the stuff that we do have, we have our website, www.ironlinecollectibles.com. You can shop online. You can pick up. We got cards, sports cards, Pokemon, Magic, but we especially have comic books. And if you go on that site right now, you can actually create your own pull list for any books that are coming out in the future. Definitely want to get a pull list if you're one of those people who like to do those Wednesdays first day pickups, like that Spider Boy that came out this week. They went by fast, and anybody who had a pull list, they got that book instantly. Like, I made sure that anybody who has a pull list gets a copy long before anybody gets it on shelf. A lot of other comic book shops do that. So if you want to get those new books, and you want to make sure you get the ones you want, definitely make that pull list online. We're going to be doing these live sales a lot, once a week for sure. Right now on Fridays, but I think next week I'm going to move them to Thursdays to kind of see how the traction is for them and see if there's more people that end up being able to see. And if you want to, just you could either put it on this video or just send a comment about whether or not what days you would actually prefer, whether it is on Friday or Thursday or any other day of the week. Just let me know and we can see what we can do and maybe get more people on these live sales with better scheduling. All right. So let's bring out some more books right now. It's 5:45. Let's start with a run right quick. We got Batman: The Last Night on Earth. This one's issues 1, 2, and 3. See, you can see it. There you go. 1, 2, and 3 for $20. This is Last Night on Earth, 1 through 3. Snyder and Capullo together with this. First cameo and first appearance of Omega. DC Black Label book. Usually what DC's done so far is that DC always had a reputation of like having some edgy stuff in their books. So just to kind of make a better distinction between their edgier books and their just, regular written comic books, they have come out with Black Label versions of their books. So you get, there's DC storylines, and then any other storylines they want to make that are kind of edgy and a little bit more mature, they slap the DC Black Label on them, and they end up being for a little bit more adult theme, for people who wanna read those edgier stuff, who don't want to see that. As cool as the classic Adam West Batman is. You can't. It's not like heavy story stuff. It's kind of kid written stuff. But these Black Labels that DC does, they're a little bit more adult themed books. Heather Allen says Thursday or Wednesday. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. Wednesdays I usually end up pretty busy because of the new comic book release. But to be honest, if I can get this stuff right, it actually makes a little bit more sense to go ahead and do live sales on Wednesdays. Because literally I could just go from, I stock it up Wednesday morning and then have the live sale later. But regardless, at least Thursdays, having it the day after the new books will be kind of good for people, especially be able to maybe hold a few books for the live sale. So we can, any of those books like Spider-Boy #1s, we'll be able to have for the live sale for people. And obviously, I don't really care if a brand new book that came out this week, like if it came out this week, if it's running for more than cover price, I'm still selling it for cover price. One of the things that I always hated was those comic book shops who like to resell their books just because it's the hype of the book the week of. Like, that's not what we're supposed to do. And I honestly feel like, as far as integrity is concerned, selling the book at cover price for the book what it is more appropriate. So like the Spider-Boy #1, I don't care how much it's worth right now. I would be selling it at cover price today if I had any more. And that, that's for at least those books in a way. So right now let's pull out this one's a different Moon Knight. This is the Mark Spector Moon Knight run with the number 19. Has Punisher, Spider-Man. Says Wolverine does not appear in this comic. I assume they put that in there just as a spoof thing or whatever, but you know how it is for Marvel, especially back in the 90s. This was actually a 1990 run. You can tell by looking at the cover that Liefeld artwork there. And that's for $7. That's $7 for the Mark Spector Moon Knight. Push that aside. I see Ricky Francis with the claim for Moon Knight. It's a good little series book, especially since Mark being in the Disney Plus Moon Knight. All right, let's do another ratio. This one is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 110. This is the 1 per store virgin variant. So we got that up for $8. Looks like it has a Rita in the front with the forgot what was that? What is it? I forgot what these monsters are called. Like putty monsters or something. I can't remember. But that's what's in the front cover. You got Rita and you got the putty guys or whatever they're called. And that's the Power Rangers 110, 1 per store virgin variant. Okay. I think we are due for another trivia. So whoever gets this trivia first gets this book for free. This is Daredevil 181. Daredevil Man Without Fear. So right here it says Bullseye versus Elektra. 1 wins, 1 dies. So you can tell me who wins and who dies first. First one that says it gets this Daredevil for free. This is a reprint, obviously. It's a... when did this one come out? I'm not sure when this one came out. Maybe like a year ago or something like that. But yeah, it's just a reprint. But hey, you can't beat free. I see Jeremy Parker Ron with the answer. Y'all guys are quick on these. Y'all guys are quick. But yep. So Bullseye wins and Elektra dies. Bullseye ends up. Actually, it's kind of funny because it kind of takes it, shows you in the front cover where Bullseye takes her own scythe and then ends up killing her with her own scythe. So that's kind of like one of those intense Daredevil storylines, classic stuff. Definitely was worthy of a reprint. So you get this one for free, Jeremy. Cool. All right. So I think I'm gonna do a few slabs right quick because I keep forgetting to grab out of my slab pile. So we're gonna do a few slabs in a row. This one right here is Star Wars Han Solo and Chewbacca number 4 for $50. This is a really good price on this book here. A lot of people are grabbing this book up because of for signings and at the cons, New York Comic Con especially. There's a lot of artists that did a lot of Ahsoka covers. Says JPR is just too quick. Nice pickup. Yeah, he gets it, man. Like probably got that good internet service. Got that fiber optics over there or something. He's probably sitting in outer space on one of those satellites like right now. That's how fast he's getting it. But that's Han Solo and Chewbacca with the Ahsoka variant. The Choose Your Destiny variant cover. Got that for $50. Then we got a really nice 9.6 Spectacular Spider-Man number 90. We have this one for $100. See if we can. This is the first black costume in title for Black Cat appearance. Well, first black costume in title, and then there's also Black Cat appearance. And this is for $100. Jerry says He's closer to the North Pole up here in Washington, so it pings faster or something. Hey, I don't know though. I think I prefer not to be as cold being up there over having fast internet. I don't know. How's the weather in Washington right now? I see Michael Thomas with the claim for Spider-Man. Spectacular, spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, I need to write that. I need to write your name, Michael. This is a good book. Good classic one, too. I like the cover a lot. And for a 9.6, it's pretty good because for a lot of the older books, all that black that's on here, it was really hard to keep those kind of covers clean. So to have a 9.6 for this book that came out in 84, you can't beat that. That's a good deal. Nice pickup, Michael. 55 and cloudy, nice fall day. Ooh. You know what? We had a pretty good day today too. I was in the office most of today, but the weather is actually pretty decent today. Anybody who's local in Colorado, they know. All right. So let's do I already did Spider-Man. Let's do a book that came out this week. So this is the White Widow. The 1 in 25 that came out this week. I think this is the first White Widow from Marvel, if I'm not mistaken. But this is 125 Adam Hughes. I'm putting 40 for that. I tried to check around and find a good price for the 125, and 40 was about the good low end of what they're selling it for. Most places had it for about 50 or so. I'm putting 40 on that. Okay. So let's do pull these over right here. Got that White Widow there and that slab. Let's do a little cheaper book. Let's do a little Ultraman, The Rise of Ultraman. Sky Young cover from 2020. I don't know if anybody ever watched Ultraman or not, but essentially it's just a giant superhero who fights kaijus. Classic Japanese type stuff. If anybody ever watched Ultraman. But that's for $6 there. I see Jeremy Parker around with the Ultraman. Cool. Good story for especially for getting the number one. I actually read this one, and this one's actually pretty decent of a story. So if you ever find the rest of them, definitely pick them up. Let's see. So I got another run right here. It is Extraordinary X-Men. That's the 1 through 3. Ramos cover on one of them. Yeah. Hold up. Get on over. Put some of this stuff over so you can see all 3 of them. But it's the Extraordinary X-Men. 1 through 3. See if you can see those nice covers. You see an Old Man Logan there. See him here too. Got some Storm on there. Look like Magic, Colossal, Knight. Ouch. Yep. All three of these for $10. All right, so it was hard for me to sleep last night. So one of the stuff that I actually like to watch when I can't sleep, just to keep on the television, is actually classic Looney Tunes. So right here we got Bugs Bunny and the Roaming Rabbit for $8. So good old classic 1950s comic book. Can't beat it. Some of the best stuff you can watch on television still is like rewatching old Looney Tunes. I will say though that they get a little repetitive on some of the stories. So like the Elmer Fudd, if it ain't an Elmer Fudd story, it's going to be a character that's chasing after bugs that's going to be similar to him. Like they'll put like a Native American one or a black guy or just something. They just like, oh, it's still Elmer Fudd, just a different version of him. Kind of gets repetitive, but sometimes it's just good old classic humor. That's $8 there for Bugs Bunny. And actually, let's do this. Let's get this out my long box. Let's do $8 for all of these. So you get Bugs Bunny. That's the which issue is this? That's 29. And then there's the and these are Dale Comics ones too. Then you got the another one here. This one's 1064. I don't know if you can tell by the condition, but you can definitely tell this was owned by somebody. Some kid who just loved to draw on the books. I'm not gonna lie, when I was about eight or so, I did the same thing. I drew on my books and stuff, So for 1950 still, it's not bad, but yeah. Go ahead and grab all these for $8. Let me see what we got. We got Jeremy Parker Ryan for Acclaimed Bugs. That's a good one there. Go ahead and take all these out of my short box so I can have space for more stuff. Cool. That's all yours. I think we're going to have a New Mutants night. So here's another one here for New Mutants. The New Mutants Annual Part 1, Kings of Pain for $10. 64-page run. 1991. It's the first appearance of Desert Sword. Nice, good book. And it's actually really good condition. One of those earlier square bound books. So that's $10 for that New Mutants annual. Okay, let's put up a classic cover facsimile. I'm always mispronouncing that. Reprint edition. I'm always messing up that word, but this is the reprint of 347 classic. Let me see. Eric Larson writer, 1991. Eric Larson, yeah. Nice classic cover. That's for $8. I see Acclaim SM from Ricky. I don't. Let me see. I don't have an extra one of those though, Michael. But I have to check around and see if I do have an extra one. But I know I don't have one on hand. If I do though, I'll just throw it your way. But yeah, that's Ricky Francis with the SM claim. Really nice classic cover. You gotta have one of these. If you can't have the original one's kind of, kind of up there for price, but it's kind of cool to at least get that reprints. Let's do get this out here. Let's do another run. So this one here is Gwenpool Strikes Back. And for $20 you get the number 1, the number 2, the number 3, 4, and 5. This fifth one here is a cosplay variant. You got number 4, the Terry Dawson cover. Then you got another Terry Dawson cover here with Gwenpool and Incredible Hulk. Then you got the Terry Dawson cover here with the Fantastic Four and Gwenpool. Then you got the number 1 cover, another Terry Dawson cover with Gwenpool and Spider-Man. Oh yeah, no problem at all, Michael. Anytime I have a book here, sometimes even if I don't have a copy, I still try to dig around for it, because sometimes, we got a lot of books and sometimes we get a lot of copies. So it doesn't hurt to try to find more books. And sometimes I have copies just sitting next to me of books. So even if somebody claimed a book, still go behind them and claim too, because you might end up getting, we might end up actually having copies. So, but that's Gwenpool 1 through 5 right there. Good copy for $20. I wonder if they're going to do anything with Gwenpool. That'd probably be a pretty epic thing if they actually put Gwenpool in one of the Deadpool movies. Just that whole thing in general. But my question is, I ask anybody who's still on right now, who do you think would be a good actor to play Gwenpool in a Deadpool movie? Because there's a lot of good, comedians out there that probably play a good role as a Gwenpool. But you're probably going to want a decent actor. Okay, so I got that set over there. Let's put out, so I got this in poly bag here. This is a January 1994 edition of Wizard Magazine. This one has a cover appearance of Spawn, 1994. McFarlane, let's see, it says The Guide to Comics. So it's just an earlier guide that they put out on the Wizard Magazine 29 for $8. So for $8 there. Jeremy Parker Ron says Emma Stone. It kind of makes sense, especially since with her being paid as actually Gwen. It kind of, it'll be a good twist of it in itself. Kind of like maybe an alternate world where the Gwen Stacy that was in the Amazing Spider-Man movies ends up oh yeah, instead of dying, she became some twist of Gwenpool. But yeah, I can see that. Aubrey Plaza. I would actually second that one. I like that one, Kelly. I could totally see her doing that. That would be mint. That's actually a good pick there. Rick says claim Wizard. Cool. Josh says Anna Kendrick. I like her. She's definitely a good actress for sure. Definitely a good actress. I wonder how she would end up trying to portray that role, though. She could do it. She could easily do it. Let's see. So that's Ricky. That's the. And I'm not actually. I'm gonna see if I don't like putting these sticky notes on the poly bags. Kind of makes them like that. So I'm kind of do that so it doesn't ruin the poly bag. All right. Let's do a Eternals #1. J. Scott Campbell cover. Told you I'm telling you we got plenty of J. Scott Campbell covers. Plenty of them. So that's $5 for Eternals #1. 2021 run. There. I see a Claim Eternals from Josh. Nice, I like this. Nice, clean J. Scott Campbell cover. All right, let's go with trying to get a little mix of Marvel and DC up in here. Let's do this one. So right here we got Flashpoint #2 for $6. It's the Jeff Johns run. I don't know if you can tell by seeing the front part, but you see how they have the Flash and the electric chair type thing going on, kind of like they kind of tried to do that in the movies. I kind of wish they did a little bit better with that Flash movie, to be honest. There was a lot of potential that's in Flash, and the storylines that was given in the books are phenomenal. And the fact that they didn't properly utilize those is kind of upsetting. Like, I understand you want to make a movie that's for broad and for a lot of audiences, but there's a lot of story material they could have still taken from the books and did a lot more better. Could have done better. But this one's the #2 of the Flashpoint. A really good series if you haven't read it yet. They have a lot of them on trade, the paperbacks right now. So if you want this one just for a collection, just have this for $6. Definitely pick this up. If not, I definitely would suggest this being a good read. I would definitely say for anybody who's a comic book reader to pick up Flashpoint. Okay. So this one came out a few years ago. This one is Juggernaut #1. This came out right in 2020, so they ended up having the Rest in Power Chadwick Boseman tribute on this cover. So this is the A cover. Has the first appearance of D-Cell in it. $5. I got another question too. If anybody knows or thinks about it. It seems like on a regular basis, they like to claim things as being key books. And as far as my personal opinion, I don't think every single first appearance of every single character should be a key book. I think a key book kind of just should be like if it actually has a character in there that actually pertains to the story, maybe. But like this one, we got this one for $5, so it's a little bit around the right price range. But I don't think every first appearance should be considered a key. So I'm not gonna call this a key. I'm just gonna say this is a Juggernaut #1 with the first appearance of D-Cell. But let me know in the comments if you think otherwise. Meantime, this one here, Juggernaut #1 for $5. All right, let's I'm gonna show this one now. This is some more cards here. We have a lot of like more than just cards on our website, more than just Magic and sports. So right here we actually have these Star Wars ones. They're the 2023 season 1 tops for the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus show. This one is going for $18.95 on our website right now. You can pick it up right now. Just say claim Star Wars or ST or the cards or whatever, and see how many. There's a commemorative patch in there, guaranteed no matter what. But usually cards like these, you have a chance of getting like, just special cards in general. I think there might be autograph chances in here. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't really say much, but there's a lot of cool promo ones. So for $20 for a good box set, I say it's pretty cool. But we got that. Topps cards. Put that there. Heather Allen says agreed. Yeah, see, yeah. I mean, as far as want to be a comic book collector in general, it's nice to know, whenever there's a first appearance of somebody, just read side stuff. But as an overall thing, like, we shouldn't be calling everything a key. Like, there's a certain extent to where we're like, oh yeah, this is just something that happens in a book or just details. But as far as price stuff, I don't know. So this one's a Dark Horse comics of the Star Wars. Zam Weasel. Zam Weasel. I think I got that one. We'll see. This is a one shot from Dark Horse from 2002. So something that's good. I love one shots for reading purposes. This is $6, which is basically cover price. So anybody who just loves to read Star Wars series stuff in general, definitely pick this one up. Good one shot. I haven't read it yet, but never even heard of it. But hey. Okay. So we have that $6. Okay. Next is the Incredible Hulk 426. It's a 1995 one, the first appearance of Dr. J, Green Lantern character that's in here. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, this is $4. It has appearance in there, but as far as what I consider keys or not, it's a good book, good cover. But that's the Incredible Hulk 426. I see. Hey, Chris Ashmore. How's it going, Chris? You gonna be at comic book trade night Monday? Just as an FYI for anybody who's on that's local, we're gonna have our trade night this coming up Monday. It's gonna be fun stuff. We're gonna have plenty of all of our collectors geeking out over each other's books, trading, getting good books. I'm gonna have a silent auction there. We're gonna do giveaways. Gonna have some hot cider there and kind of just have some have a good time. See, Chris, he says, "Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring a few books. I'm gonna still try to bring a few of my books. Cause before I ended up selling here, I came to the comic book trade nights, myself. So it kind of suck if I didn't bring my own books too sometimes. So I'm gonna bring a few of my books, and we'll see if we can do some trades and stuff if anybody wants any of them. See what we can do. FYI, my favorite books are Wonder Woman, Teen Titan. I enjoy George Perez stuff like consistently like that. That's like when I think about comic books, I think about George Perez, and I think about like that's the stuff that I like read and I enjoyed a lot. And so yeah, Wonder Woman is definitely my favorite. So we got here Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #3. This is a blank black variant for $4. The 2021 run. See if you see that really well. Okay. So we got that one there. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's for $4. So next up we have a DC movie special. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. There were several movies. Let me see. From the original series, I think there was at least like, 6 or 7 movies that came out. There might have been too much, actually, because let me see. Khan and everything. There might have only been 4. Anybody know how many Star Trek movies there was for the original series? Well, I got $3 for this movie adaptation of the of Star Trek #3. So at least that tells you at least there's 3 of them. And I don't even think I watched the Search for Spock yet. This is a 69-page book. Good cheap $3 grab. Anybody that enjoys Star Trek. Cool. Let's do a Wolverine. That's Wolverine #9. This is first appearance of somebody. But this is the 2021 issue of #9. It says sold. Auctioning off Wolverine's hand. Looks like a few other things in this background too. Looks like Magneto's helmet. You got Hawkeye's bow there. You got Captain America's shield broken there. Kind of a lot of layers in this cover. But that's $4 there. I see Heather Allen with the claim for Wolverine. Nice. Okay. Let's do Venom 29. This is the Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman run. This is Origin of Codex is in this issue. Let's see, it's a glare. Ryan Stegman does like really good artwork too. I like his stuff. It's kind of fitting for the Venom stuff. But he's done some good Thor, and I think he's done some good Incredible Hulk stuff. Donny Cates too. They seem to come hand in hand during this whenever he did the Venom run and the Thor and Hulk series. So I was kind of glad they actually had them like kind of paired up like that. But that's $3 for that book. That's $3 for Venom 29. It's $1 under cover price. Most of them come out $4. This one's only $3. And that's for anybody who's trying to complete that Venom run. All right. So I got this here. See if I can make some room for it. I was kind of excited about this one too when I saw it come through the mail a few days ago. But what we got here is a run of slabs. So this is a Alex Ross Virgin connecting set. And this is CGC slabbed already. And you're getting all 4 of these connecting covers. Let me see if I can make more room over here. Push these over. See, yeah, that's why another reason why I need another camera. So I can actually properly show these books and the glory of it. But you got here 4 slabs here, connecting covers. See if you can see it like this. Stack them up so you can see this first. They're all 9.8s. So you see these connecting there. And you see these connecting here. And then you see these here. Just like that. And these are actually we call it a homage to like the earlier Jim Lee stuff that from X-Men and stuff, but this is the Alex Ross run of these. So you're getting all 4 of these slabs for $175. So that's basically what, like a little less than like 45 something a slab. An excellent wall collection for sure, especially for anybody like me who likes Alex Ross. So we got all 4 slabs for $175. Don't even have to get them graded. Already 9.8s. Can't get better than that. Matching set for 9.8s. Gotta get it. All right. Let's try another Spider-Man book. This is Marvel Tales, featuring the sensational Spider-Man. So you got here all the Marvel heroes on the around it, just like most of the Marvel Tales usually do. They kind of have Spider-Man in the center. 1986. This is Marvel Tales 193. Marvel Team Up 59 This one's actually the reprint. So Stan Lee, Kirby work. Since this is just a reprint, it's only $5. Still not bad. $5. I see Ricky with the claim for Spider-Man. Cool. Classic book. Pretty good condition too, for sure. Let's do Spawn. This is Spawn number 5. McFarlane book. Everybody knows it. First appearance of Billy Kincaid. Got that for $6. So that's a nice Spawn book there. I see Ricky claiming the Spawn book too. Good pickup. There's a lot of people out there I meet that end up wanting to finish up Aguado Baller. Hopefully I didn't miss much. No, you didn't miss too much. You know what? Since you popped on anyway, hold up, let me make sure Ricky gets his spawn book right quick. And what I'm gonna do, since I see a few more people on right quick, I will do. I always gotta keep writing this out. I keep forgetting to write this down. Free. We got another free one up. See who pops up and gets it first. Let me see. Digging back real quick. So what I'm gonna do is, so Ricky, you already claimed that first one. So I'm gonna actually give this one to Josh. Just to kind of make it fair for a little bit, you know. I want everybody to kind of get goodies. So Josh was second on the list, so I'll give this one to you, Josh. All right, but I still got more. I got more coming up for freeze. Let me see. We got 30 minutes on a live sale. I still got one more last free. Well, I got one more free one, and I got one more trivia. I'm gonna pop up before the end of the night. So we still got those running. So be prepared. Let's do a. Let me see. I already done spawn. Where was it? Oh, okay. Let's do another run. This is a cheap run. It's called Scarant Hood. Not for sure exactly what's about, but my judgment is there's definitely probably something scary about parenthood. I don't have any kids, and there's a good reason why. But for $10, you get the number 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you get 4. There you go. And I guess I got 2 sets, so if anybody else wants a set too, we can get that too. So we got 1 through 4. Let's see if you can look at them. Very basic looking covers. A lot of independent books like to just kind of grabs you with curiosity for the covers instead of, you know, you see these and then you see like Spider-Man where there's like bunch of gimmicks to the cover, but then these independent ones is like let's leave the mind curious and kind of just enjoy the covers for what it is. But I'm sure it's a good read. IDW book. I see Jeremy with the Claim Scare. And I got a second set if anybody wants also still wants a set too. All right. Let's go with X-Force number 2. This is the second appearance of Deadpool, first appearance of Weapon X. $8 live field cover. That's X-Force number 2. See, you got Deadpool on this front cover. Very cool, like classic Liefeld stuff. This is the let me see what year. Yeah, 91. Yep. So this is X-Force 2 91 book, $8. Okay. Let's do a another Batman book right here. This is Batman 87. It's the Batman and Catwoman cover. Francisco Matna. James Tien book. 2020 run. I meant issue. Batman 87. It's for $6. Got the nice clean Batman look. Just in case anybody's on that didn't hear before, if you see a book you like and you want it graded, just let me know and we could get you on to getting any of these graded. Especially the good ones. We got a lot of good 9.8 potentials out here. So if you see a book that you want it graded, let's do it. All right, let's do a run right here. This is Assault on Armor City. This is a 1 through 3 annual set, 1992 for $10. So right here you got Iron Man and Darkhawk on this first book here. Then you got the was it Spider-Woman type lady? Scarlet Witch, I know for sure. You got Darkhawk on that one. Then on this last one is another Iron Man here. So you get all 3 parts for $10. I see Eduardo with Claim Batman. Cool. Let me see. David Sturgis Claim Batman 2. Let me see if I have another one right quick. Hold up. Get back in this box. I don't think I have another one. Usually I have another one of the newer runs, but I guess I didn't. I'm gonna keep that Darkhawk up there for a second, and let's put this one up on the side. This is a Wolverine #1, Save the Tiger. This is a one-shot reprints for $4. Nice pick up for anybody who just want to read a quick book from a Wolverine. Move this aside. Okay. So move these over. That's $4 for that Wolverine Save the Tiger book right there. Let's do a let's go ahead and do that trivia. So, Robot Man, Celestis, Tempest, and Negative Woman comprises of what team? You can tell me that, you can get this book for free. Check on something right quick. All right, let's see. So it looks like Dave Sturgis. Sturgis with Doom Patrol. So you get the first team appearance of Doom Patrol. So we got it right here. Showcase presents the new Doom Patrol. You got this book for free, my man. It's a little heavy in condition, but you know what? A lot of this stuff can be worked out for sure. Like, for having this for free, it's definitely a good one. Let's see. Sturgis. Oh yeah, you got a nice pull on that one. I'm actually trying to get into pressing and cleaning books in general. I kind of I feel like we need more people like that does it. I know Kelly, he showed me a lot for pressing and stuff, and then John Garrison, he does he's been dabbling in it, so definitely a good thing to try to get into. Trying to clean and press your own books definitely saves you a lot of money, because CGC charges $20 for their press and clean and stuff. And to be honest, they don't really do that good of a job of press and cleaning. It's more like one of those quick things where they're like stamp the book down in the presser and then take it out and be done. Like, it's not no real process of what they do, or at least nowhere near as what you can do yourself, or getting somebody else who does it, pressing and cleaning for people. But yeah, pressing and cleaning books is definitely, especially if you plan on trying to hold on to it for selling purposes anyway. Definitely something you'll want. So let's put up this Swamp Thing. That's Swamp Thing number 10, the 1974 run, for $8. this Swamp Thing for $8. Okay, we got about 15 more minutes. I'm gonna throw up a few more books right quick, and then we'll do a recap. Actually, first, I'll put this. Oh yeah, for sure, Kelly. So like Kelly, he actually has a lot of. I usually end up trying to send my books to him to get it cleaned and pressed. I'm telling you, like the stuff of what you can do when you clean and press a book is like magic. Like you literally it is like the best thing you can ever do for an old beat up book is to try to restore it by cleaning it and pressing it. So if you ever see old beat up books out there and nobody wants it, and but it's still a good actual key, definitely try to look into getting people. If you can't do it yourself, get somebody else to help you out with cleaning and pressing the book, because that is like the key to like getting really high grades from really old beat up books. Like just because it's beat up, you'll be surprised what you can do with a book. Even if it's a modern book. If it's a modern book and it has a crease in it, but no color break, easily can be fixed. Easily. I'm gonna put this another card set up right quick. This one is actually from the same Obi-Wan Kenobi set, but this is a more higher price one. This is a $90 one. Comes with this commemorative 10, and it has several sets of cards in here. Let's see. You have a chance to obtain any of these cards listed above. Let me see. The same odds, blah blah blah. You get good stuff out of it, regardless. Like I'm pretty sure they have like autograph cards and really cool stuff like that in them. So for $90, being able to get like very high value books, cards is pretty good. But that's $90 right there. Got a nice Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan on this front 10 here. Nice and clean. Any Star Wars collectors, you gotta have them. Alright, let's put up. This is a Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the issue 1 that came out IDW in 2018. 1 in 10 variant for $8. This one's based off of the Nickelodeon TV show that they had. I think it's on Netflix right now. It's okay. The animation kind of throws me off a little bit. Like it literally looks exactly how this cover is, but it was okay to watch. I enjoyed it. But that's $8 for that one right there. I see Becky Hicks with the acclaimed TMNT. Nice pickup. Cool. So with that, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do another recap. And oh yeah, for a recap, let's do another free one. First person to say free. Free book. First one to say free. Ooh. I see Aguado came in a flash. Aguado got that one. Let me see what I got sitting around. Make sure I have nothing else for free. Cause you gotta get free. I think that was the last one. It's the last one. So let's do a recap right quick. Kind of show you what we already shown in case anybody just now dropped back in. Let me see. Let's go back. Okay, so we had this Batman Last Night on Earth for $20. We had a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 110 for $8. We had a Gwenpool Strikes Back for $20. That's 5 books for $20. Nice Terry Dawson covers. That one's $20 right there. Then we had Flashpoint. That was for $6. Flashpoint number 2. Then we had a Juggernaut number 1 for $5. Had a Venom 29 for $3. That was the original Codex right there. Had a Star Trek number 3 based off the movie, $3. And we had, I see Claim Venom for Eduardo. Sticky note somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Guardo, you got that Venom there. Then we also had a Star Wars one shot Dark Horse for $6. I see Heather Allen with the Claim Venom. I actually have another one, Heather. So if you want, since you want that one, you get that one too. That's a good $3 Venom book there. Cool, cool. So that was that Star Wars there. Then we got the New Mutants annual. Let me take it off. Let's go over there. That was for $10 for that New Mutant annual. Then we got we also had an X-Men. This is all three for $10. It's the 2016 run of Extraordinary X-Men. Then we had White Widow number 1. This one just came out this week, $40. The 1 in 25 Adam Hughes variant. Nice book. Then we had this nice Star Wars Han Solo and Chewbacca number 4 for $50 for a 9.8. Then we had let's see. We had this 10, the Star Wars Mandalorian Season 110 for $169. Solid markdown price. Then we had the other 10 here that was for $90. And then we had the smaller box. If anybody need a smaller smaller case. If the other one's a little bit too expensive, we got an $18.95 one. And then we had a Swamp Thing number 10, $8. Wolverine Save the Tiger, one shot for $4. Then we had a Dark Hawk, Assault on Armor City. You got 3 chapters, $10. Then you got the X-Force number 2. This is second appearance of Deadpool for $8. First appearance of Weapon X, Liefeld book. That's a good pickup there for $8. Let's see. I think. Oh, I almost missed one of the big ones. Hold on. So you got those. Oh, then there's Scarlet Hood. We had a second set for that. If anybody want more of the Scarlet Hood, there's a 1 through 4. Good pickup for a read. We had a second copy of that Eternals number 1, the J. Scott Campbell cover. Then we still had another of the second copy of the Ric Flair book. It's the Ric Flair Nature Boy Magic 8-Ball one-shot book. Cool, funny read. We had another third book of the Symbiote Spider-Man 1 in 25 for $8. We had more copies of the Virgin variant of the Spawn 344. And make sure. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move this out of the way and show you our. I see, Clan Symbiote. Oh, the $8 125. Cool. That's Eduardo with the symbiote. Cool. Let's see. So make that stick. Okay. And yeah, so that was the spawns there. Look at this aside. And the last book here that we have for the recap is the Ross connecting covers. Ross Virgin variant connecting covers. It was $175, and you get 4 slabs, all connecting covers, all 9.8s. Beautiful books. If you're an Alex Ross collector, you gotta have this one. I can't even show all of them on the screen, so I'm gonna do what I did when I stacked it, just so everybody can see it. That's so here's the, put this off. So this is the X-Men 25, and then there's the Uncanny Avengers number 1. All good books anyway. So we got those 2 connecting. Then that connects to the Dark X-Men number 1, just like that. Then you got X-Men 26, and these connect just like that. Actually, I think I mixed it up. There you go. There you go. These 2 are connected. So you got just like that. So that's 175 for that stack. So any of these books, if you go back on a recap all the way from the first books we had around 4 o'clock till now, look back on the video. If there's any books that you want to claim that wasn't claimed, you can PM me and then I'll set it aside for you. We're gonna have our next. We're gonna have a live sale next week. My plan is to have it on Thursday. I'll let you know for sure by Monday if it'll be Thursday or Friday. Other than that, that'll be it. If you, like I said, if you wanna, this is my email address here, cjohnson at, and it'll be at ironlinecollectibles.com. So if you need to contact me by email or even by Facebook, just do so. If you want to talk about a pull list and how to get that set up, we'll have it here, or if you need to, I can guide you through it. Pull lists are very important. If you want to get those new stuff, I'm going to try to make a blog on new outcoming books that I'm going to try to post on the Vault page and on YouTube, and try to keep everybody up to date so that anybody who wants anything, they'll be able to get it. Let's see. Yep. Eduardo. Yep. Nice. Very nice. Josh. Thank you too, Josh. I'm thinking everybody who got onto the live sale tonight, last week, you're amazing people who I'm glad to have y'all guys support. I'm gonna try to make as much content for y'all guys, as many sales as I possibly can. I'm trying to cater to our good people. Other than that, that'll be it for tonight. See y'all guys next week.